Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Data Sculptor. Today we are going to see yet another interesting SQL question. So this time we have a table called combinations where you have two columns called combo and cost. So if you see, there are multiple rows for this combination. So if you see the first three rows, they are A, B, C, B, C, A and C, A, B, and you have some cost 90, 20 and 30. And similarly you have Z, X, Y, X, Z, Y and X, Y, Z, and you have some cost 10, 20 and 30, and you have P, X, Y, X, P, Y and cost 120 respectively. So if you see the output, you need to get the distinct combination. So if you see, these three combinations are the same because A, B, C, B, C, A and C, A, B, these three are the same. It's just that the order of the elements are in different order. So in these three, you need to fetch only the one which is whose items are in ascending order. So if you see in these three, the items which are in ascending order is A, B and C. So A, B and C are in ascending order, so only A, B, C row should be written with the cost of 90. And for this three, you have X, Y and Z. So this is in ascending order and you have the cost as 30 and this should be written. And in this you have PXY. PXY is in ascending order, so whatever is the cost, it's 100 and this should be written. So hope you all understood the question. So basically in the records where you have multiple rows with the same combination but in a different order, you need to fetch only the distinct. So basically from a set of combinations, you need to fetch the distinct record with the combinations having the items in ascending order and its corresponding cost. So try to solve this in SQL, and if you are not able to solve this, now let's go back to SQL Server Studio and see how to solve this. So this is the input and this is the DML script. You can see this in the description of this video, and this is the input. Select star from combo. You have all the records and all the values. So first, now we need to categorize all these three rows into single row, and also these three rows into single row and these two rows into single row. Okay, so first to do that, let's try to split this particular A comma B comma C into multiple rows, so that we'll just use the string split and split this particular string into three rows. So how do we do that? So select from combo, cross apply, string split of combo. You are passing the column name, so don't get confused. This is the table name, and from the table name, whatever is the column name combo, that you are passing it to this function string split. So combo. And how do you want to split this string? You have this comma, right? So you need to split the string using comma. So you mention the comma, and this string split will give you value as an item. So combo. So it will return value as a column name. So combo comma cost comma value. So whatever is the value, it will be written. So now if you run this and if you see ABC, these three rows, I mean this combo ABC 90 has three rows with values A, B and C, and BCA has three rows with values B, C and A, and CAB has values C, A and B. Okay. So now what we will do is, we'll again try to aggregate this. So how do we do this? Select from and whatever this is. So what we'll try to do is, let's aggregate this again, but in an ascending order. So we make sure that we are aggregating this A comma B comma C in ascending order. So whatever the values are in ascending order, it will be aggregating it in ascending order. So B comma C comma A will be aggregated to A comma B comma C. Okay, how do we do that? Combo comma cost comma string aggregate of value. So whatever is this value column, and you will aggregate with using the comma. So comma, but to aggregate it in ascending order, we need to use this within group order by value. So this is the syntax. So what will happen if you use this within group order by value? You will be aggregating this values based on the order by. So based on ascending order of this value column, you will be doing the string aggregation. Okay, and here group by combo comma cost. Okay, so now if you run this, let's see what you are getting. So if you see, let's do an order by. order by 1 comma 2. Okay. So if you see A comma B comma C as cost 90, and when we have done the string aggregation using the order by clause within group, so A comma B comma C is split into 3 rows with, and that 3 rows are aggregated to A comma B comma C because we are doing this order by value, and B comma C comma A is also aggregated to A comma B comma C, and C comma A comma B is also string aggregated to A comma B comma C. So now our question is here, we need to bring out the duplicate, that means we need to retrieve the distincts. So in this entire data set we need to retrieve the distincts such a way that the values in this combo are in ascending order. So how do we know that this is in ascending order? Basically we have aggregated this in ascending order, right? So we will filter records where this combo is equal to, we will rename this as normalized combo, something normalized combo. Okay. So we will make sure that this combo is equal to normalized combo, because this normalized combo is already aggregated in ascending order. So we can just apply this where condition and you will get the required data. Okay. So for that, let's keep this in a CTE with CTE as, and here we will close the CTE and select from CTE where combo is equal to normalized combo, and here you will write combo comma cost. Okay. And now if you run this, let's see what you are getting. So you are getting the required output. So x comma y comma z, which is in ascending order, and A comma B comma C, which is in ascending order, and P comma x comma y, which is in ascending order. So this is the output which I have shown earlier. So this is how you will retrieve the distinct rows which are having the combinations in multiple order. So the main part here to learn is when to use the string split. So string split splits the string into multiple rows and returns the column value, and the string aggregates multiple rows into a single column, into a single row. And how do you aggregate this? Within group. So you might know what is the string aggregate, but you need to understand also this within group also. So this within group order by value will aggregate the values in a particular order which we require. So this is the most important part here. So if you are aware of this, then you can solve this question easily. So hope you all like this question and also my solution. So if you like this, please click on the like button and also click on subscribe button for more videos. And if you have any other interesting solution, please feel free to add that solution in the comment section. Thank you. Have a nice day.